Hey guys, gonna try to do these game theory problems for you here and get them up and running so that we can remember how to do this. I think game theory is a likely candidate for the AP exam because it's something that they can force you to interpret and give written responses to without graphing. So I think this is a likely candidate. Although they did do it on last year's exam, that's so but it's always a crapshoot. So let's take a look at the payout matrix here and remember how to deal with game theory. And the first question here, letter A, says, if Easy Ride chooses to maintain current fare, which strategy is better for City Wheels? Explain. Okay, so Easy Ride is on the left, and let's remember how to read the payout matrix. And so Easy Ride's on the left. That means in the box, every number that is on the left belongs to Easy Ride. That means we're comparing Easy Ride top to bottom. Whereas over here at the top, we have City Wheels, and that means every number on the right belongs to City Wheels. The instructions tell you that. They say that in the matrix below, the first entry indicates, is Easy Ride, and the second entry indicates City Wheels. They tell you that straight there in the directions. We just want to remember that that's how we do this. And so, ultimately then, in order to solve this problem, we just have to remember how to read this thing. And so, in the end then, we see Easy Ride choose to maintain its current fare. Which strategy is better for City Wheels? Explain. I guess. And so, that means when it says maintain its current fare, that means we're on top here. That was a little weird for me. I don't know why my mind blanked like that. So by maintaining current fare, we're looking at City Wheels, and that means at City Wheels we have to ask ourselves what's better, the 120 or the 180. And so just following the arrow, that means that City Wheels want to maintain their fare as well. When it says explain on the modern test, they're going to say explain using the numbers in the matrix. So you're going to want to say City Wheels will maintain its fare at 180 because if they lower their fare, their profit would fall to 120. And that's your answer. So next then, letter B, it says, is there a dominant strategy for Easy Ride? Explain. And so in order to calculate this, we have to compare top to bottom. So looking at this, Easy Ride, if they are maintaining, will they want to lower if City Wheels is maintaining? The answer is no, they'd stay at the 150. Whereas if Easy Ride were maintaining while City Wheels lowers, that means we're over here, then Easy Ride would want to lower their fare. As you can see, the arrows are pointing in different directions, and as a result, we see that Easy Ride does not have a dominant strategy. On the modern test, they're going to say to use the numbers on the grid to explain, and so that you would do it just like I did. If Easy Ride were to maintain fare and City Wheels maintain fare, they'd stay at 150 instead of lowering fare to 120. Whereas if Easy Ride were maintaining and City Wheels decided to lower, that means we're in this box now, then that means that Easy Ride would wish to lower their fare. Therefore, there is not a dominant strategy. Remember, the definition of dominant strategy is that the company will choose the same outcome no matter what every time without regard to what the other side does. So dominant strategy is very likely to come up on the AP exam. Okay, so letter C then says, assume that the companies make their decision simultaneously and do not cooperate. What will be the daily profit for the firm? Okay, so with not cooperating, then that means that we are looking at the max-min strategy. And so when we are looking at non-cooperative outcome, the idea was that we use max-min strategy. Maximize the minimum is how that goes. So looking at Easy Ride, the left number in every box, what is the lowest number for Easy Ride? The lowest number for Easy Ride is 120. That means we have to kill the whole decision because they will not make the decision that creates the lowest number. Now, looking at City Wheels, their lowest number, we have a 180, 110, 120, and that's a 130 in the lower left. Their worst number is 110. That means they're going to do this, and they'll kill that strategy. That means that the non-cooperative outcome is for both sides to maintain. If both sides maintain, then Easy Ride will make 150, and City Wheels will make 180. And that's your answer to letter C. So letter D then says if the two firms cooperate, what will they do? Well, just looking at the grid, just like what we just did, there is no clear better sell. That means they're just going to maintain. They're not gonna change their mind. So it looks like the cooperative and the non-cooperative are the same outcome in this cell. So in the last one, letter 8 says, suppose that the local government decides to provide a subsidy of $40 per day to the company that, I gotta make this move, to the company's, however, only agrees to if it lowers its fare, is it eligible to receive subsidy, draw a new payoff matrix. They won't tell you to draw, but they'll say something like state what their profits would be in the cooperative outcome or non-cooperative outcome if they gave a subsidy of $40 a day. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to change this grid for that subsidy of $40 a day. And then I'm going to underline the pertinent information here. They said they have to lower the fare at $40 a day. And so without further ado, let's go to the grid and let's see what this looks like. And so in this box, box 1, do we have anything that's lower? Maintain, so nothing gets changed. Okay, and so looking at the next box then, do we have anything in box 2 that is lower? And the answer is yes. So the 120 becomes a 160. Now going to the lower left, box 3, we've got, is anything a lower? Yes, the first number is a lower, so that's also going to increase by 40, 160 now. And then finally in the lower right, we see that both are lower, and so this is box 4, so this is going to be 180 and 150. Now, all it says to do is to redraw it, but on the AP exam, they're not going to do that. They'll say something like, okay, now that this has happened, what will the new non-cooperative outcome be, for example? So if we're playing that game looking for non-cooperative outcome with max min strategy, the lowest number now for the first company, Easy Ride, the lowest number now for Easy Ride, looking at the numbers, we have 150, 160, 180, and 130. There it is. This is the new lower number. And then looking for the lowest number for City Wheels now, we have a 120 there as well. And so this is going to get scratched out. Let's make sure that was 120 because yeah, it is. So that means this is going to get scratched out as well. That means this is the new non-cooperative outcome, 160 for Easy Ride and then 130 for City Wheels. That is the way they would word that question. Okay, so that was 2009 Form B number 3. I hope that's helpful. That was an easy one as far as I'm concerned. I think that if we get a question like this, we're going to be very happy. Hope you guys are doing okay. Wish we were in class together. Take care.